Hi everyone, it's Marie. Welcome back to my channel. I just wanted to show you a quick tutorial on how you can make some of these looped flowers out of burlap or canvas. Really simple, goes really quickly. I'll just kind of walk you through it here. You just take a strip of fabric, any kind of fabric. I'm using canvas for this one just to show you that it works on canvas and burlap. Take a little bit of hot glue and you want to run it along one side. And then go ahead and fold this over on itself. So I'm not using any particular width or length of fabric. I didn't measure it because I'm just going to kind of let my flower turn out however it wants to turn out. But the wider your flower is, the longer these loops are going to be. And the longer your strip of fabric is, the more you might have to fold it on itself. It'll make sense here in a minute. But just go ahead and get your piece folded over and glued on itself. Alright, and so then now when it's glued in half, you can go ahead and you're going to be cutting some loops from this side. Not the side that you stuck together, but the side that is looped. So just go ahead and cut little loops all the way down. And a tip that might help this go faster is if you fold it in half and then cut through both layers. So it kind of cuts down on the time of your loop cutting. You also don't have to measure your loops, just eyeball it. However thick or thin you want them to be. So once you have all your loops cut into your strip of fabric, now you need a base to kind of twist it around so that you can build your flower. Now I'm just going to go ahead and take a circle punch and punch a circle out of some heavy craft cardstock. You can use paper or you can use fabric, it doesn't really matter. And your paper doesn't have to be perfect. It doesn't have to be a perfect circle. You're not really going to see it. And you can do any kind of size you want. A bigger circle will give you a bigger flower and a smaller circle will give you a smaller one. I'm just using like a 2.5 inch circle punch because that's what I have. So this is the size that it kind of turns out to be, which is a nice size for any kind of home decor kind of stuff. So you want to take your glue gun and add little bits around the side. I don't like to put a whole lot down at once because you are going to be kind of working with it and adhering it slowly, so you don't want your glue to dry before you actually adhere it down. So keep working in little increments and kind of just winding your fabric around. Now you can see that this piece of fabric was wider than this one, so I'm getting longer loops than this one. So it might end up looking a little bit bigger than my burlap one, but that's totally fine. It doesn't have to be perfect because these are more of a shabby chic kind of flower. So now when you get to the end, you're going to put glue right along here, right along the bottom of your previous loops, and just keep twisting it around. And it will build up in volume as you layer this fabric on top of each other. And don't worry about it being perfect. It definitely is not perfect. Okay, so now I have my fabric all wound around. I'm holding the middle down a little bit so the glue will stick. And that's basically your flower. Now, if you want it to look a little bit more distressed, take the sides and just kind of pull on them. Get some of those threads coming out. That'll give it more of that shabby kind of look. And then I'm just going to put a button in the middle, but you can get creative with whatever you have. You could use buttons, you could use old vintage brooches or jewelry or charms, just whatever that you want to put in the middle. Scrabble pieces, that might be cool. Lots of fun little things that you could put in there. And that's it. That's basically how you build a fabric flower out of burlap or canvas or anything. So the fabric that I used was actually from Canvas Corp. They sell scraps by the pound. So you can get a 3-pound bag of scraps of burlap or canvas. It's your choice. So that would be a great option if you just need scrap fabric, or you can use any kind of fabric that you have that you think you might want to make flowers out of. But hopefully this gives you some fun ideas, and it's really simple. These come together really quickly. Hope you enjoyed this tutorial. I have another tutorial for another style of flowers, ruffled flowers, and they kind of use this basic formula. They're kind of made the same way, they're just not looped. So if you want to see that video, go ahead and check it out. I'll put a link. And I hope you enjoyed it. So I'll see you next time. Thanks for watching. Just put any more comments or questions down below, and have a great day. Bye.